Alrighty, guys, would you take a look at the bounce back from SoFi stock today? I'll take it, man. Up over 7.5%. We're back over $11 per share after falling under $10 per share yesterday after, may I add, very good earnings. So we have to break down the charts, what I'm looking to do. But guys, first, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and get up to 15 stocks for Moo. Listen to this deal. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward. And fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks. And overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, cheers to that, man. That's the best deal on the market right now. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and get your free stocks using that link down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/moo. And with that being said, let's get into it. So it's about 12:45 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have SoFi, like I said, exploding up over 7.6% now, up to about $11.25. It looks like we're up 80 cents, and we're breaking out of the intraday high by a mile now from yesterday, which the intraday high was at about $10.80. We're about 50 cents higher from that point right now, which is good. And it looks like now we're up $1.50 off of the lows from yesterday, which were about $9.80. So we're up around 15%. So clearly, as the market, as the stock is digesting earnings, we're starting to push back up, which is a very good sign for the bulls. The stock is reacting positively to the earnings, which is good. And in my opinion, yesterday, it was way overblown. The reaction was way overblown. The sell the news event, whatever you want to call it. And it happened quick. Right? You guys remember we sold off in the morning right before open, and it was quick, or right at open. It looks like we ran down a little bit, but it didn't last long. These are 15-minute candles here. Looks like we got down in the first 15 minutes of trading to about 977. But since that point, or from that point, we started recovering, right? So it was just way overblown. It's like, why did SoFi even go under $10? I mean, yeah, I get it. It was overbought. Maybe, people were looking for a sell the news event. We got a quick bit of selling there, but it wasn't warranted. I think the earnings were really good. They beat EPS, beat revenue. Guidance was strong for revenue and earnings, right? They're growing 30% year over year. They're looking good. So there wasn't a reason for the stock to crash like that, but it did very quickly. And now that, again, we're recovering, we're making higher lows. That's a very good sign that, okay, there's a positive reaction now to the earnings as the dust is settling and buyers are coming in. Very, very good sign. Now we're up over 8%, up over 84 cents on the day. So we're breaking back over the highs from yesterday. Like I said, now we're back over the moving averages on the 5-day, 5-minute chart. We have a golden cross. And at this point, guys, we're literally at the highs from before earnings. You guys can see we saw an initial spike after earnings to about $12 per share. We broke through $11.30, got all the way to $12. Now we're at $11.30, guys. This is the moment of truth in the short term for SoFi. It's a big spot of resistance, which you guys can see. We hit this point on the 24th of October. We hit $11.30 on the 25th of October and on the 28th, which was on Monday. That's where we got rejected all day at $11.30. So the fact that we're back at that point right now, it's a big spot, moment of truth. And if we're able to get out of there, heading into the second half of the day here, that would be ideal. And we might be starting to move towards $12 per share again if we're able to break out of 1130, 1140. The next gap to fill would be $12 right here. So SoFi looks good, man. It's looking really good. We're recovering quite nicely after earnings, and I couldn't be more happy with the way that it's recovering, number one. But number two, I couldn't be happier with the earnings. I think the earnings, the numbers were really strong, and I think that 2025 is going to be great. Anthony Noto himself, the CEO of the company, said 2025 is going to be strong. So, yeah, I'm still in SoFi. Surprise, right? I'm still in the stock. I'm not selling it. I'm not buying it either, but I'm just holding on to the shares that I accumulated all throughout this time right here, where it was downtrending and pretty flat for the majority of the year. So I'm curious, what are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments down below, and check out the email list in the description box if you guys want to sign up. It's free. Feel free to do that. I'm sending you all my top 3 stocks every single Monday right to your email. Just put your first name and your email address using that link right down below. And again, it's free, no spam, no BS, just straight up value. So that's what's going on with SoFi, which is now up 8.5%. Man, this thing keeps climbing in real time, and now it looks like we're at 1136, so we are creeping out of 1130. That is critical here for the bulls, guys, so we'll keep an eye on that heading into the rest of the day. This 5-day, 5-minute is going to be huge. It looks like, again, we're breaking out of 1130 in real time. Next gap to fill is at $12, and we're doing this in the midst of a pretty decent day for the stock market. The Russell's up 0.5%. The small cap index, which this thing took out the highs from the last couple of days with the move from this morning. We got to 2260 this morning, so that's a good sign. 0.5% green day for the Russell. The Dow's up 0.3%, although it is still struggling to break out of 42,500. That's a resistance from the last couple of days. Here on the Dow Jones, it's up around, again, 0.3%. S&P, looking at SPY, is at 582. It's up 0.1%. Not too bad. Not too crazy though for the S&P. It looks like it's still trading sideways like it has been for the last couple of weeks. Last 3 weeks, it's been trading sideways here. You guys can see that. And Triple Q, of course, is slightly down, but it is breaking out as of yesterday's aftermarket session when we got Google's earnings and Google shot up. It is starting to break out of this sideways channel. Unlike SPY, which SPY, again, is still trading in it, Triple Q is starting to break out of there. And if these tech earnings come in hot like Google did, the other tech earnings come in hot, and those stocks go up like Meta, Amazon, Apple, I guarantee you Triple Q is going to break right out of here again and probably go to all-time highs. We're only, I think, $5 away now from all-time highs on this ETF. And keep your eyes on the big tech numbers. We have Microsoft, or not Microsoft, they're tomorrow, I believe, right? Actually, wait, they might be today. Hold on a second. Yeah, we have Microsoft today, and we have, I believe, Meta today, right? Yeah, Meta and Microsoft. So if these pop after the bell, guys, Google, or Google is popping, but Triple Q could be breaking out in the next couple of hours. That's the reality. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. And shout out to everybody that's been joining the Patreon, where I'm building my private portfolio. I'm putting in money every week. You guys get to see all the moves, full transparency in that portfolio. And there's also a Discord. I post my charts and ideas throughout the week. You get more access to me as well. All of that's on Patreon down below, or go to StockSurfest.com/Patreon. Again, thanks to all the new members that have been joining. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.